All right, guys, welcome back. I'm Barnaby Ryan,
I'm Jason Harris.
and this is Ryan Harris Crypto.
All right, jumping right into the market here. We are almost back up to that $2 trillion mark. It's been a while since we've been there, but hugging it right at $1.98 trillion. Love to see that. Bitcoin dominance, 41.22. Let's get into some prices. If you want to scroll down, let's check out where we're at with some of our favorite coins. Bitcoin, 43,000. Also been quite a few weeks since we've been up in that range.
Holding above. Look at all that green.
I know.
How much? I haven't seen this much green, and
that is the first thing I noticed right there. Like green across the board, all the way to the 60-day for a lot of our top coins.
Yeah, for all of the top ones, yeah.
Yeah. What was Ethereum at right now? It's been over 3,000 lately. So over 3,000.
Climbed up over 3,000.
My favorite, Cardano, look at that, Barnaby. It is above $1.
As Alex Becker would say, now husbands can pay the Netflix bill for their wife.
Yeah. He's a funny guy. But definitely, some news going on, some total value locked increase going on with the Cardano chain. I know we're not showing it on this one, but DeFi Llama, you can see, over $100 million increase from their, total value lock. So as more dApps are built on top of Cardano, that's going to increase. And, Cardano is actually a name in some of my news articles today from big names, big investors. And, like we've often said, right, through our year doing the podcast that, follow what the smart money does. So I know Cardano, if you scroll down to the total value lock there on DeFi Llama, it was around 28th place, and it's jumped up to 23rd last time I checked. It's still there, maybe. 24th, is this total value locked?
Yep.
All right, so hugging that 23, 24, so still higher, up the chain than the 28th place, more money pouring in, being locked into the chain. So that's exactly what we want to see. And that's what all those people who have been diamond heading Cardano and believe in, Charles Hoskinson, right? And, we've talked about that too. Like, I believe in him. I believe in the vision that he brings, and in the short-term, movement and the short-term downfall of Cardano. It's not something I'm getting wrapped up. I'm thinking long term, and that's just a project I enjoy and I want to invest in. So not financial advice, just definitely do your own research. What are some of the price action you want to point out here?
I actually want to. Oh, it's not in the top 100, but I actually want to pull out Immutable, just because like a lot of the topics we've had lately have been mentioning Immutable, and I kind of just wanted to check out the price chart here. So, market cap is $500 million right now. It's only at $2. We can see it's green on its 7-day. It's green on its 1 month. It's down on its 3 month. And when you look at year to date, all time,
it's quite a good entry point right now. Looking at that chart.
looking at this chart, and this is what I say about not just making decisions based off of numbers or graphs or what you see, but because I see this duality of partnership after partnership, acquiring $200 million recently. Immutable X has been doing a lot of work, and we're going to talk about this today, and it's literally on sale. You can see from the very beginning, it had a very good performance, and it's kind of tapered off. And you ask yourself, well, if it's so good, why has money come out of it? And you got to remember, trading and stock trading, like the way, for example, that corporate America is set up today, it's not made to trade on value, on real value. It's not made to trade on what's the newest technology that's going to lead us 10 years from now. It's made off of what's the best performing assets. What do the metrics look like? And we judge these things on spreadsheets. So when people go to invest, they judge based on black and white numbers. And so right now, nothing huge has been happening. We've been getting news that I've felt is pretty big, but it's not. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, and the truth of the matter is, it's really just followed the trend of the market lately. I mean, everything's gone down and seen almost at minimum, right? Like 50% off of all-time highs.
Mhm.
So it's no surprise, but again, like what's going on behind the scenes, what use cases are happening, what's the utility for Immutable X? For those who are not familiar, Immutable X is a ZK rollup. It's
An Ethereum scaling solution.
Ethereum scaling solution, exactly, that allows it, that scalability problem that we face with Ethereum, gas prices, and all that
Look at this right here.
wonderful stuff.
Look at this. This is all volume right here. So again, like don't just take a look at what the price is doing, but see, look at the trading volume throughout its history. In the beginning, there was a lot. It kind of stayed around the same until right now, where it's having 10 times as much trading volume as it has in the rest of its history, and the price is at the lowest. It looks like not since earlier this month. Wait, this month. Oh, geez. Oh,
yeah. Well, I
mean, yeah.
I know that
earlier this month.
OMI and BB, transferred over to Immutable X. I'm not sure if you're talking about today, but GameStop is,
I am. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's what I mean. The utility, what's going on behind the scenes, what are the use cases, what's actually happening, and that's a better indicator and better way to determine what you want to invest in and what you believe in. So I'm definitely bullish on Immutable X.
You can also see some of the same. If you take a look at this pattern, what do you see? What do you see here?
Up, down, up,
down. Up, down, up, down, and it looks like there's one uphill missing on this chart. So it could. That's actually a Plan B tweeted this out this week about this this dip here, these two dips here, and then this one here looking eerily similar to one another. So we always hear, oh, it's going to go to 100,000 at the end of the year. It's going to go to 300,000 at the end of the year. I mean, I don't know about 300,000 right now with this like three-dimensional chess game that these institutions are playing, strategically keeping the price down and, accumulating as much as they can. I mean, I see it going up from here, but we never know. That's not financial advice.
Yeah, I'm sure it's one of your stories, but if Terra Luna decides to buy their Bitcoin that they're going to back UST with on spot exchange, like that can, that's just one example of things that can happen that can really drive up the price. So just kind of wait and see, but long term, we believe in the project. So
agreed.
Jump into mine or yours?
Sure, we'll just go down the list.
All right. So also often in our podcast, we've always shared to follow and do, what the smart money does. And Grayscale, as we mentioned before, is one of the largest asset managers out there. And this article is from cryptosareus.com. Grayscale's new smart contract fund includes Solana, Cardano, and these 5 blockchains. So we know, Grayscale has offerings for Bitcoin and Ethereum. But, this article really points out what are some of the other layer 1 protocols that Grayscale's bullish on, that smart, large money is bullish on.
So for the record, Grayscale is traditionally what you'd think of as investment or stock trading. Asset manager. And they have billions of dollars under management, and so their focus on the crypto environment, I won't tell you how to interpret that.
Their job is to help rich people get richer, so that's why I'm paying attention to what they're investing in, what they're bullish on. And would you look at that? What's their number one holding out of these other layer 1 contracts?
Oh, Cardano. Oh, no.
24% Cardano. So just wanted to point that out right away to you, Barnaby. Definitely bullish on the future of Cardano, my opinion, not financial advice, but some of the other layer 1 protocols that are in the basket for this new smart contract platform investment fund, GSCPXE, is Cardano, like I said, Solana, Avalanche, Polkadot, Polygon, Algorand, and Stellar Lumens. So definitely, do your own research into these projects. These are projects that, we're pretty familiar with, that we have, some stake in, at least most of them.
Full disclosure, yeah, I have stake in a couple of those.
Yeah, he even has Cardano, by the way.
I
I will
do.
share that. So
well, we've said that.
Follow what the money does, not what they
we've
say.
We've said that
right?
before. That's exactly right.
Awesome, but definitely. So points out here, it appears Grayscale is massively bullish on Cardano, ADA, and Solana. So those are the two, largest holdings, making up 50% of the funds.
Yeah, over 20% each.
Yeah. So and the other 50% is made up of this basket of other layer ones. Definitely all great projects with great, future potential. And yeah, just an example of what that big, large money is doing to help make its clients richer. And, by the time it comes down and is, readily available to the masses, it'll be a lot less affordable. And that's just the truth of the matter.
Mhm.
So I love how this article also talks about, diversification is a really good thing. And basically, the gist of it is the more money you have, diversification is good because you're really like trying to preserve and you're not as worried about like growing it so fast and exponentially and aggressively. But the less money you have, depending on, what amount is right for you to start investing or to get invested, you might want to think about, scaling down and picking a few projects. I love this tweet here from Will Clemente, a great technical analyst crypto, person that I respect. On Twitter, he says, diversification is for protecting wealth, concentration is for creating it.
Mm-hmm. Warren Buffett says the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And he equates to more the novice and the professional, but I think that's more in like, his traditional field, because we've talked about that where we're actually rolling back a lot of the ones that we've gotten, because you get decision blindness. You have so many, you're not sure what to do. You want to keep a handful, that allows for diversification. But I will say I wouldn't have learned this much if I didn't get the 50 coins I've had at one time. I don't have 50 anymore. I think I have under 30 now. I've shaved off 20 of them. I'm trying to go for another 15. But yeah, it's important to make that decision about how you're investing.
Definitely. Yeah. Get your conviction.
Hard to swallow.
You believe in. Yeah, this might be hard to swallow for some of you, but that's the truth. You actually had conviction in your bag, so you wouldn't be so scared of FUD. So, you believe in the projects, you believe in the long-term potential. Like we've often said, right? Short-term volatility, none of that matters. So pick those projects you believe in and, find a schedule, investment, schedule that works for you.
Right. Just keep in mind, 4 years ago, the other top 25 coins aren't even in there.
Yeah, some of them are.
Some of them
are gone.
Some of them are gone. Yep. Which one? Okay, well, we're just talking about Grayscale. So let's jump into Crypto Potato. Senator Warren's bill will hurt crypto, not Russia. Opinion.
Boo, so Senator Warren. Boo,
Senator Warren. Yeah. So definitely after taking note here. Definitely agree, although of course opinion piece is going to have a lot of supporting evidence in it, not a lot of challenging. But so yeah, I mean, we've all especially if you've been in the crypto industry you've been into crypto for more than 30 days, you've heard Elizabeth Warren's name pop up. She is not concerned or worried about being so negative so negative on crypto. She just sees it as this big threat, which, to be honest, I can't blame her. It is a threat to the current financial system. She's not wrong there.
She's wrong. She doesn't understand it. She
doesn't try to understand it.
Watching her in Congress the other day.
It talked about that.
It was painful.
Yeah. Where who was it? Digital asset facilitator. Okay, so here she says the term digital asset transaction facilitator means any person or group of persons It significantly and materially facilitates the purchase, sale, lending, borrowing, exchange, custody, holding, validation, or creation of digital assets on the account of others, including any communication protocol, decentralized finance technology, smart contract, or other software, included source computer code. Oh gosh. So basically, her sanction or her bill is targeting everything crypto, and I can't find a single thing in this article in her bill that actually hurts Russia in any way. I only see things, that are going to restrict the crypto environment. Just like you said, when she talks about it, she's super negative. She doesn't listen to the people, that are telling her the use cases. What was it? She asked if there was any way that Russian oligarchs could hide $1 billion. And the answer is no, you can't hide that much money, because it'll affect the price. We'll be able to see it. We'll be able to track it. Bitcoin, oh, there we go. Bitcoin is immutable, but it's not private. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, is like a dollar, each of them are exchangeable for one or the other, right? Each dollar you have is a different barcode on it. That's how you know it's a different dollar than the one that you have. But you can still track it, and that's the whole point. Like, crypto isn't an easy way to just hide or launder money when everything can be tracked.
Yeah, she's just caught up in the narrative, just like so many are caught up in the environmental aspect, the ESG concerns.
Well, there's not one of those things.
They're not open to learning, actually.
And there's not one of those most general criticisms that she hasn't said. And I will concede, like, those points are valid. There are concerns with Bitcoin, but again, these are computer programs, and I'm oversimplifying everything right now. But crypto is a bunch of computer programs. They can be upgraded, they can be updated, they can be changed. Like, that's the whole growth of crypto. We even get a statement from the FBI director Christopher Wray. Said last week that Russia's ability to use crypto in this fashion, talking in reference to Elizabeth Warren, is highly overestimated. Even the White House and Treasury Department have stated that evading sanctions on Russia's sovereign scale using cryptocurrencies would be neither private nor possible. And I mean, personally, I would change possible to probable, but like, they got a good point. It's really hard to hide stuff in crypto, especially billions of dollars. You can't just move on. Not to mention, I get it. Their currency is inflating, but the assets that they have aren't. So anybody that has assets, they're not selling their stuff and changing it into Bitcoin right now. That's dumb for any investment. Sell off all of your current holdings and then buy another investment. That's dumb.
In short, boo, Elizabeth Warren.
Think things through.
Stop stifling innovation because you don't know what you're talking about. You're not willing to learn. You're willing to just bulldoze the people she's questioning like that. Honestly, she's just a bulldozer.
There we go.
Just left a bad taste in my mouth. If anyone treats anyone that way, it's just not okay. Like, listen, learn.
Yeah.
You hear me, Elizabeth Warren?
You hear me, Elizabeth Warren?
Actually do some research and learn.
All right.
So we've talked before, on our podcast about the Bitcoin city that El Salvador, is working on for the future. But did you know that there's also, according to Cointelegraph today, a Satoshi Island, crypto utopia, that's already received 50,000 citizenship NFT applications.
Make that 50,000 and two.
We're going to Satoshi Island. I love this. They're all just in the water.
All these coins.
I
always love Cointelegraph art. There, a bunch of coins in the ocean.
Human stuff.
Yeah.
Personification.
All right. Weird.
But yeah, so definitely, it's a true crypto economy where everything will be paid for in crypto. All ownership of the island is represented with NFTs. So, obviously it's inspired by the founder and creator of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto. And I believe it was 2018 where this idea began. Talks about it in here. And Satoshi Island, you can actually follow them on Twitter, watch this video, and check out and see how they're turning the dream into reality. Some questions that they answer right away for transparency are: yes, we already own the island. Yes, we can develop as advertised. Yes, the government supports our plan. And yes, our team has relevant expertise. So definitely bullish. I mean, if not moving there, definitely interested to visit this location.
Maybe open our business there.
Yeah, you never know. So here's the location right here, Vanuatu. So it's close off the coast of Australia, in Papua New Guinea, on this chain of islands, and definitely a paradise where maybe one day you'll find us on the beach sipping drinks with those Cointelegraph coins, basking in the sun. But yeah, definitely bullish, excited. It talks about how it's potentially going to become a DAO as well, which I thought was pretty interesting. So it's like a new form of government almost, like the people,
by the people for the people.
Yeah, in Bitcoin we trust, I guess. But yeah, definitely love that. Wanted to share that with you guys. All right, so I'm going to jump into my last story here. This from cryptopotato.com, another example of follow the smart money, the large money. This article breaks down the top 100 ETH addresses and their stats. So basically, what else do they hold? As we talked about and Barney just mentioned, everything is transparent. You can see what people hold.
You can't see who they are, but you can see what's in the wallet.
A lot of them, if you're a good sleuth, you can figure it out based on buys that are in the news or what have you. But this breakdown right here shows a lot of coins. My eyes aren't great enough to see all these small little ones. Barnaby might help, but I wanted to point out the largest holdings for sure. So the largest Ethereum whales hold the majority of their second holding is FTX
exchange.
So, the exchange token. We all love our Sam Bankman-Fried, our Solana loving Sam Bankman-Fried, but FTX, a very competitive large crypto exchange. No surprise that they're invested in that.
Yeah, they've also got CRO in there too.
CRO is another example. Obviously, some large holdings of some stable coins. USDC, USDT are the largest.
Because we know you can get huge percentages on both of those things, interest
as well as ready to take advantage of dips and put money into these coins.
For the record, one of the USDC accounts I have gives me 10% yearly.
Yeah. What bank does that for you?
Voyager.
No bank. That's the answer. No
Voyager. Crypto exchanges, no banks do that.
The second largest holding is Shiba Inu, our favorite dog meme coin. So
that has turned into use after use after use.
Yeah, we know that they've worked on the chain, have utility, Shiba Swap. Talks of Shibaverse and all kinds of NFT projects on top of them. So just thought that was really interesting to share with you guys and see, what other projects are the largest Ethereum whales holding and what do they believe in?
I see a Chili's token in here.
Yeah, there's Sandbox,
Pancake,
Metaverse Plays.
There's Pancake in here, Gala's in here.
Gaming, crypto gaming.
Yeah, they got some good ones.
So definitely, not financial advice, but if you're looking to do some research, find out about some projects, you might want to start with some of these big ones. Maybe not throw all your money into Shiba coin, but hey, maybe a little bit of diversification there.
Yeah, I will 100% not advise throwing your life savings into Shiba Inu.
Definitely not. But yeah, that's the gist of that article I want to share with everyone. So what else you got for the people?
All right. Going back to Cointelegraph. We're already buying. Terra founder plans to obtain $10 billion in BTC for their reserves for Terra USD or TUSD. I mean, I would like to say there's a lot more. There's more details in this, but I mean, it's really the first that's going to be backed by so much Bitcoin. There are others that are backed by Bitcoin, but not like.
Yeah, I mean, most of the stable coins are backed by fiat, by a large portion of
by the thing
USD.
that we're trying to get away from.
Yeah, this is a great example of forward thinking, of different thinking, and backing your asset in Bitcoin. And it could be an example of what's to come in the world one day, right? Where Bitcoin might be the king of the reserve money in the world,
might
right?
be the world reserve money. Yeah. God, I love these. I love these things. They always make this art look so interesting. Bitcoin's flowing through the door.
Because it's so much Bitcoin he's buying.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
And here we go. Here's another great example, right? What's use case for crypto? Where like, let's continue to keep challenging it. Your bank used to be required to hold a minimum of 10% of its lending in its bank. So that means that if you were the only person in your bank, they would only need to hold on to 10% of your money, because on average, people only 10% of it is actually requested at any given time. During COVID, banks didn't have to hold any dollars, zero. That was actually what it was changed to. The reserve requirement was changed to zero. So when you ask yourself, why should I care about crypto? Do you care about the value, about the time that you put in to achieve the value and the money that you have? I'm not talking about greed. I'm not talking about getting rich. I'm just talking about, do you care about the value that you've put in to making your own money? Because if you do, your US dollars aren't backed by anything. Bitcoin actually has value in it that also isn't able to be manipulated by anyone.
That's right. And yeah, what do you think banks are doing with all that money that they're not holding on to? They're making money off of it. And Bitcoin and crypto is a chance for you to self-custody your finances, for you to make money off of your financial holdings, instead of a big fat bank lending it out and making tons of money while they give you piddles. Nothing, 0.01 to 0.05%, not even a tenth of a percent. We're talking hundredth of a percent.
That's right, 0.0 piddles.
It's garbage, and we deserve better. You deserve better, and that's why, if that interests you, you should learn a little bit more about crypto. Join us on the journey. Find tons of other resources that you love. All these news sources that we share from. That's where we go every day. We read the articles, we watch videos of other influencers and other websites, and learn, go to
as much as we can,
CoinMarketCap, and dig into coins and go to their white papers, and we do all that, so that way we understand how to set ourselves up for better financial success, for financial freedom, because doing it with the traditional banking system is just not the way to go. It's not how to grow your wealth. Learning about investing in innovation and the future and emerging markets, it's a lot more appealing and a lot more.
If you aren't using your money to grow, someone else is.
That's right. I'd rather grow my own money and reap the benefits of that.
Agreed. So last one I have, and really quick, we don't have to dig into it because we kind of already mentioned it. So it's from Crypto Potato. It says Gamestop to launch its NFT marketplace in late Q2. So basically the article just talks about, in light of last year's very short-lived rising success, thanks to those noble Redditors messing with Wall Street. That's just fun. That just put a smile on my face. If you don't know about that, go look into it. Redditor, what's literally it's right here, says it was called the mother of all short squeezes, when Redditors were able to outsmart Wall Street and destroy the shorts on GameStop. But since then, they're not doing bad. They certainly, they're sitting They're sitting at about, it says $87 right now. It had shot up to nearly $500.
Yeah,
for
if it did nothing,
for
it
that
brought
hot
more
second.
attention to them.
Yep, and now they're doing good stuff with that money. So they're turning around, they're making NFT marketplace that, if you've heard of things like OpenSea, there's another, NFT trading platform. They want this, they're giving back to, gamers and crypto lovers and, just anybody that loves tech, really. Yeah, so that's awesome. GameStop definitely not giving up without a fight here. It's taking this literally once in a lifetime opportunity to save their company, and I think they're making smart decisions with that.
Adapt or die. I mean, it's Darwinian. It's the nature of business.
Mhm.
You adapt to the world around you, to what consumers want, and the world is moving more digital or less digital, Barbie.
Always more digital.
And it seems to me they're doing the smart thing here.
I think they're doing the right thing too. All right, that's all we got for today. Thanks for joining us.
Like, subscribe.
Please leave a comment. We would love to.
What do you think?
Open up a dialogue. Yeah. What do you think about what we say?
You think it's garbage? Tell us either way. Let's hear it.
Please. All right, guys. Thanks again. We'll catch you next time.